Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to take a look at the energy for October 4th through the 10th. It's got some big, huge energy going on, and you are getting a ton of cards. Okay, so, Okay, so what's going on is that we have the new moon happening in Libra on Wednesday, and at the same time we have Pluto moving direct up in Capricorn, and then on Sunday we have the 10-10 gateway, and that is at the same time that we have Saturn moving direct. Okay, wow. Okay, this whole week is about making choices and decisions. This is a week where we step out onto our soul path. We're going to answer the call from within. This is like universal energy that's going on. It is necessary to take inspired action. And so a great mantra for everyone for this week is I have clear vision and I take inspired action. I'm going to cover the big major energy of the week, and then we're going to go through the moon signs as day by day, as I usually do. But this overall energy you have is really interesting. So you have secrets. I've never seen this before. This is Venus in Scorpio. She starts out the week in Scorpio. And so there's, this is your house of partnership. And so there's some secrets, some things that you're keeping to yourself, and they are related to friendship or, depending on who you are, they're either related to friendship or some kind of a new enterprise that you want to undertake. So this is energy around here of making choices over either a new venture that you want to begin, enterprise, that's Jupiter and Aries energy. And so that's expansion really in any arena that you want to. But this one is called friendship, the moon in Cancer. And so that is, here you go. You've got Mars in Libra, which is where Mars is, and that is about making choices. And you have the adaptability of the moon in Gemini, which means that you are having to choose, but you're going to have to make adaptations. Adaptation, negotiation, compromises, and compromise does not mean giving up on your value. It's how can you create a win-win for everybody that is around you, and how can you adapt to the changing environment around you. What is interesting is this friendship card here has that moon that looks like that, and here the moon shows up again in the adaptability. And so I think there's some choices that you want to make, but they have to do with being willing to adapt and work with others in order to have everybody get what they want out of this. And you are supported with this, the dragon spirit. So I'm going to read to you what it says in this book about the dragon spirit, because it's always amazing. And the dragon guide is here to help you take a stand in your life. Others may have strong opinions about what you should be doing or how you should be doing it. It could also be that others are interfering where they should not be. Dragon has come to help you stand for what you believe is right, even if it means breathing a little fire to get your point across. Don't worry, it'll be okay. Dragon is here to help you claim your power and your right to live your life as you see best. This adaptability might be that other people are going to just have to adapt to what you say, which you're all going, well, yeah, I know. You generally don't like to, but I think a little flexibility would be good in general, because I think recently that came up a couple of times for you, Taurus, is the need to be a little more flexible. So just consider that as something to be part of the equation. How flexible and when and where is it appropriate? There is either somebody keeping secrets around you, or you are, but it's in the partnership arena of your life. So that's just something to heads up on. So, brown bear spirit showed up again. Brown bear spirit on Monday when the moon is in your house of fun and romance and creativity and what are you passionate about, and also your house of children. You have the brown bear spirit, which says to take a time out. So go ahead and create a little space for yourself. Allow yourself to feel to tap into your own sense of who you are. Look, Leo Foundation Beaver Spirit. This is totally a Taurus card. There you go. That is grounded energy. It is definitely about figuring out, it's the structure. It's the structure that really matters. I have to open up a window. I will be right back. You won't even miss me. All these box elders coming in today through the screen, and so I thought, well, I'll close the window because they annoy me, but then I couldn't breathe, so there you go. All right, on Tuesday, the moon moves into Libra. Libra is also ruled by Venus. So that's at 8:41 in the morning. The moon is going to trine later in the day with Saturn, which is about how do you feel about the structures and the foundations that you're laying. And so some of this energy here of trying to figure it out. You know, on Monday, I also want to encourage you to recognize that not everything you see is reality. And so take the time to be discerning with it. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here, but I just feel like I should mention that to everybody. So the new moon happens on Wednesday at 7:05 a.m. in Libra at 13 degrees and 25 minutes. That day is very busy. The moon is very busy. It's going to conjunct Mercury. So there's communication and there's expansion energy where it trines Jupiter. And we have Pluto moving direct, which means it's very powerful, transformative energy in your ninth house of long distance travel, of higher education, of connection to spirit. And so taking time to connect with spirit this week, I think, is going to be really important because you have this important choice, this important decision to make, and it is yours until you release it out there. And I don't think you're going to be ready to release it because I'm looking at the secret card here. So you have healing. Take time. It says true healing of the mind, body, and soul. And in Brown Bear, it says to take a little time for yourself. And so your energy might be a little low in the middle of the week because usually around the new moon it is. I haven't really been sensing that with anyone else, but I'm definitely getting that energy with you. But again, the bear showed up for that. And then it's like the beaver spirit is also speaking a prosperous business with riches and success, prosperity. So you have a choice and decision, and maybe you just need to shut everybody out so that you can think, and you don't need to be listening to everybody else's advice and figure this out for yourself. And what is it that you need to do? And honestly, Tuesday's got great energy for revising and editing and working on the structural foundation, laying things out, step-by-step kind of planning. And so it would be a good day if you could have an office day where you can like close the doors and turn off the phone and just focus on your work, because there is something here that's really important that you need to sort through, but you have a lot of support doing it. So using that energy of the new moon to kind of launch this out there. I would not sign any contracts until after the 17th if that's possible. But taking steps in the direction toward it and having the intention of this is what I'm working on, planting your seed of intention, absolutely 100% good thing to do. The 17th is when Mercury moves direct, and so it just feels like that is not something, oh God, so much. These are all good cards. Don't want you to freak out. They're all really great cards, actually, as I'm looking at them. All right, here we go. So the moon is going to move into Scorpio on Thursday. That is, again, if you're a Taurus rising, your 7th house of partnership, but you may not be a Taurus rising, and so a Taurus sun, whatever. It could be anything. But for you, there is a decision-making process this week that is definitely going on. We have that choice and adaptability. Here we have the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Pentacles are both about keeping things in balance. But in case you're wondering what those 2 pentacles are that she's trying to balance, it's work life. It is what are you doing financially, and also what are you doing emotionally, because you have 2 aces that came up. Oh, wow, look at this. I thought it was a pentacle, but I see now it's Ace of Swords. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is heart-mind decision making that's going on. Okay, in important matters this week in particular, always I think, but for sure this week, listening to your heart. What does your heart truly want to do? If you can decide what your heart wants, then you can figure out how to do it. It's not the other way around. It's not like, oh, I'll make my heart adjust to what seems like the path of least resistance, what seems like the logical choice, and then I'll just get used to that idea and I'll make myself love that. That is not how to use this energy this week. The way to use the energy this week is to say, this is what my heart really wants. Now let me figure out how to manifest that for myself. So you have the Ace of Swords and you have the Ace of Cups. You have the Page of Pentacles. This is focusing on that one thing that is super important to you. And you, again, the Two of Pentacles, keeping everything in balance, making choice, making decision, but it's a juggling act. And you have strength, and you have the Empress. You have the strength to grow this. This is going to be a slow-moving process. Any seeds of intention that we plant right now have at least 18 months. It won't be until April of 2023 that the cycle completes. But outside of that, there you should see progression and moving forward and all that. But you're not going to see that, I don't believe, until we get into February or March. There's just so much energy astrologically slowing the whole process down, and that's okay. That means that this foundation has time for you to get out the level and make sure that everything's level and that you're building with strong materials. You're building a brick house instead of a house made out of straw. This is good news. So take your time. You can do this. You got this. Friday is a great day to get it done, whatever it is, like taking some action on something. The sun is going to be in, well, actually Thursday will be probably pretty good for that too, but it's at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S. It's an exact conjunction of the sun and Mars. And so I think the action, though, is kept secret. You're going to do stuff like you're taking action. The whole world may not see the action that you're taking. That's fine. This card has shown up so many times. Surrendering to the journey, release control. The need to understand that the process that we are, the seeds, the foundations that we are laying this month are not going to happen overnight. That's okay. You are a patient sign. I think you will do fine with this energy. So, the moon in Scorpio on Friday night, really pay attention to your dreams. Keep a notebook by your bed or jot notes down into your phone. Information and guidance will be coming through that way. Meditation be a good way to use that energy. Saturday, it's a busy, busy day. It is a great day to initiate action on the seed that you planted back in September, because you don't want to start something new this month until after Mercury goes direct. But if you are already working on something before that, then yes, really good day for communicating. We've got Mercury going to be in conjunction with the Sun, and Mercury going to conjunct Mars, so that's action and effervescence. The moon's going to move into Sagittarius at 11:24 a.m. and then it's going to conjunct with Venus, your ruling sign, about what is of value and what really is important to you. And this is in the 8th house for you of transformation. If you are a Scorpio, if you are a Taurus rising, but I have news for you. It doesn't really matter because you have the transformation card that's shown up. So no matter what, there's a big transformation going to happen here. Your support is all around you. God, Spirit is just tickling my nose like crazy. Okay. There's something, this week we are so supported, but it isn't that Spirit's going to choose for us. Spirit says, what do you want? State it. Claim it, take step toward it. We got your back. We got your back. Because you have the view from above, get the big picture. Take a step back. Don't look at everything in this. I think this is why Spirit wants you to take a time out and shut down all the noise and you look at this. But look at it from your heart's vantage point. Get the big picture. How does this down the road lead to you feeling happy and joy-filled? Whatever it is choice that you're making here. So, the 1010 Gateway on Sunday, it is about a new start. It will be challenging, but you are supported, and it will be worth it. Spirit promises it'll be worth it if you put in the work, because Saturn is moving direct on that day. Saturn is moving direct at 6 degrees and 53 minutes of Aquarius. At 6 degrees, this is in your house of career. So I really, if you're a Scorpio, why do I keep saying that? If you're a Taurus rising. I was doing the Sagittarius reading last week, and I called them Scorpio. I don't know what is going on with that. So anyway, this is about making. 6 is healing. 6 is soulmate. This is a soul energy when Saturn moves direct. And at 53 minutes, that is consistent, persistent, disciplined action. And the moon is going to cross the galactic center at this time. So it is about, what does your heart really want? Are you willing to put in the work for it? Because if you will reap the reward. This is beautiful energy. So I really want to encourage you to do what your heart wants you to do. This is not about what logically makes sense. What do you want to manifest from your heart space that will bring in the joy? And then use that logic and that brain to figure out the plan. But work with Spirit, knowing that you don't know. Okay, you're like, but I don't know the plan. Of course you don't. Because nobody knows a plan right now. Trust me. But you can figure out the next couple of steps, and you can stay open to paying attention to as the opportunities and the doors open up, responding to those. And so if you can trust the universe is going to open the doors that you need, if you just tell them what you truly want in your heart space. That's how this is going to work. That's how you win with this energy. So I'm really rooting you on there, Taurus. Okay, so you guys take good care. Daily readings with day-by-day stuff comes out over there on Facebook at Moonlit Waters. Love to see you over there. And your Wednesday, your mid-month comes out. So be on the lookout for that. We'll see what Spirit wants to drill down into and bring you guidance on. And then I'll be back next Monday, and we'll take a look at where we are at. Because next Monday, we're going to be talking about Mercury getting ready to go direct, and can't wait for that. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take good care. Use this energy by listening to your heart and then going for it, okay?